Hola and welcome to War 3 against the Latin wrecking, I'm not sure if it's crew or brigade or team, or even if they have a fourth word at the end of their alliance name. But we're going in with Jabari and Tigra for the original wonderful pairing, and Crossbones because I decided to be a big brave boy, which we will come to later. And then a slight pause because I forgot to check if they all have relics attached. And then we finally go in. We're going for Kate on path 7, and then Jess on path 9, and then Photon on 38 for the brave person fight, Gorr on 42, and then for the big finale, Node 49 Polka Dot, a big juicy rank 3 Maestro. But enough about that. Let's come to Kate for a nice Tigra fight, which I haven't done for a very long time. It's a very simple approach in that you can just bait heavy with a dash back and heavy punish, and her special one is the same spacing as Chavez and Future Ant-Man and a few others. So very, very simple. Only thing to obviously keep in mind is not parry her or stun her. If I do, don't go for it, just let it wear off and then we can carry on. She's been quite passive, which has wasted half of my sense up time already, and I just want to get on with business and get up to 2 bars, which I now have done. We can throw a big special 2 and start flying, which isn't quite enough to kill her yet, but we can bait the special 1 now, which is nice to have just as a showcase, and we finish her off with a heavy. And we can move on to path 9. So we've got JessJones here, which I've done a million times, albeit not for a little while. Very easy Jabari fight, which I went in probably a bit complacently. Again, reminder that we're not pushing. I didn't boost at all for this. I haven't switched to max deep wounds either because it didn't really feel worth it. I've kind of made it sound like I'm going to die here, which I didn't. It's a nice easy fight, although I did play pretty sloppily. And there was also a bit of a weird interaction during the fight, which we'll get to in a minute. Power Focus 2 works in my favour because I'd rather push her to 2 bars than 1. Although that being said, it's pretty easy to deal with both. Now I'm comboing her and for some reason just dashed back there mid-combo, which was not my intention or even what I pressed, because it's not something I'd want to do. So that was a weird extra input which threw me off. And now I'm going to blame the rest of the next hits that I take to the face on that. Whether it sticks or not is another matter, but that's what I'm going with. She's not going down quite as quickly as I'd have liked, probably because of the lack of deep wounds, but that's okay. She's going down anyway, wants to punch me a few more times, which just to embarrass me. Yeah. This has been obviously early days still. This is only my second fight of the war, but I was expecting to die once today because of 3 deaths in the first war, 2 in the second, so I kind of wanted a good 3-2-1 effect. So we'll see what happens. But Jess goes down eventually with some embarrassment and Jabari being very un-Jabari-like and taking damage. And now we get to Photon, which was the reason I brought Crossbones along. I've previously not been very good at this fight in practice, mainly because I suck, not because Crossbones isn't any good, because he's amazing. I did boost up for this because I wanted to get it right. And yeah, we're just going to go for it. The plan is to get punched in the face right at the start to waste my invulnerability, my indestructible boost, because indestructible boosts are for chumps. So yeah, so we've done that, and now we're going to just get a knockdown to get rid of protection. Crossbones doesn't place any debuffs unless I'm using special 2, so immunity to that on right back at it isn't going to be an issue. So yeah, Crossbones is pretty perfect for this. He's also perfect for Photon in general anyway, but the tactic makes it easier because I can punish special 1 immediately with a heavy thanks to being rooted, which is nice. It gives me lots of extra furies. I'm putting down a lot of damage, and All sarcasm aside, which is my usual style, the fight is really going to plan, which is nice. I want to keep it to special 1 because special 2 can be a bit hit and miss with decks. Take a couple more hits to the face as per my style, and we can get the fight done. Bish, bash, bosh. Very nice. Pleased with that. Coming out of that on a high, and then we can come to Gorr on node 42 with Tigra. This is obviously a very classic fight, although one which I haven't managed to do yet this season since ascending her. So yeah, it was nice to finally come to it. He's got, I can't remember any of the names of the nodes. One eye open, so I don't want to hit him too much. Make a stand and all the other stuff that I don't really care about. It's safe to hit to parry and combo him to the corner, even with one eye open, because he's got protection on, so that I wouldn't be putting much damage down to take damage back with. I'm going to bait special 1, sort the spacing out for that, punish with heavy and get the knockdown. Of course, as per with all the AI, he's being a bit passive to slow at the start, and now we can start to fly and nuke him down with a big special 2, which wasn't quite as big as I hoped. I get that a lot. So we're just going to deal with another special 1. My senses are about to run out. Probably should have thrown a special 1 there. Sadly, the special 2, which we didn't get to, wouldn't have been any good anyway, so I had to go with another special 1. A heavy to finish him off, and slightly slower than I'd have liked, but satisfying nonetheless. And finally, we come to this big, juicy rank 3 592k Maestro on polka dot power. A fight which I haven't done myself, obviously, you'd know. I've seen plenty of videos of it being done, so I knew it was possible, although I was a little apprehensive after my previous war's effort against Maestro on a completely different node, which took 5 to 7 business working days to get through. This is not going to be the same. We've got a power start 1 boost, a few extra boosts. We're going to bait his heavy, let my power gain do the work, get me to 2 bars. Going to be brave and bait 1 more while glancing still isn't up. Fire the special 2, and we are really getting him down. I've got a bit of a mystic power back boost to just help me on my way back to a 2nd bar. I can chain special 2s now, and a special 1 to finish him off. Really, really happy with that. And that's my war. Another satisfying big Tigra fight, stepping up to the plate. Feeling really good. And yeah, we didn't do brilliantly as a BG, as you're about to see. However, overall, as an alliance, we did really well, considering we're not pushing. And we've grinded out another nice win there. So, which brings us to 2-1 for the season. So yeah, really impressed. So now we'll have a break. We'll come back to War 4, where I'll hopefully sound less croaky. And I will see you then if it's worth recording. Bye!